The Israeli challenge is always articulated in terms of security, that they are trying to protect themselves. Terrorism pokes its ugly head rather frequently. And the sad thing is that when there's about to be an agreement, people on both sides seem to do something to destroy that agreement. As long as there are terrorist threats to Israel, how can Israel say, oh, we will forget about the borders, we'll forget about policing who goes here and there? How is there any hope then for them to, and a reason for them to agree?
Well, I think security is important for every party, all the parties in the region. We also are concerned about our security because in the final conclusion, whatever Palestinian state will be established, it will not have the same military capabilities of its neighbors. Not Israel, not Jordan, not Syria, not Egypt, none of these countries. So for us, security guarantees are also important to us. We do understand that Israel has security concerns. Our argument with Israel is we will address your legitimate security concerns, but we are not going to allow you to perpetuate the occupation under the pretext of security. We understand that they have genuine security concerns. And in our discussions with them over the last few years, we told them clearly, and we told the US administration the same thing, that we will accept any security arrangement that Israel desires for whatever period, with whatever functions, as long as the people in charge of these security arrangements are not Israeli civilians or military. And as long as it is a third party that will oversee these arrangements, i.e. it could be the NATO, it could be American troops, it could be European, any multinational force that Israel accepts, we can accept. But to reach an agreement with them to end the occupation, and the next day Palestinians drive around in their future long-awaited Palestinian state, independent Palestinian state, and see Israeli military bases still on our national soil, is something that we cannot accept. We have been forthcoming about addressing Israeli security needs, and I think through the role of third parties, we can address these security concerns in a way that will guarantee Israel's security. But let me add here, military power, security arrangements are not going to provide peace for anybody in the region. The only way to provide peace is if you have good neighbors and you have trust and confidence. In today's age of long-range missiles, territory is not important to maintain your security. So Israel's argument that they want to keep their hold of Palestinian territory, to have them as a buffer zone against attacks from the east, from the north, from the south, is not a valid argument anymore. The best way for Israel's security, to guarantee Israel's security, is to have genuine peace, first with the Palestinians and second with the Arabs. That's the only answer for Israel's security concerns.
All right.